And when I think about all the time that I was constantly dieting in order to shrink my body, I feel so sorry for what I have done to myself, to my body, to my mind, for what I made myself believe in. We were granted these bodies to do wonderful things with them and not to do awful things against them.
Rising sun hits the sky, see it open before us. Take these hopes, hold them high. Every step takes you closer. Oh, 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 oh. The stars will show us. Oh, 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 oh. It's all waiting for us. Every turn a living color. Heaven knows what we'll discover. A story.
Hi, hello, good morning. I hope you are having a lovely Saturday, and today I wanted to have a little bit of a chat about our wonderful, amazing bodies and why, based on my own experience, I feel like skinny doesn't necessarily equals happy. Several years ago, when I started my own journey on transforming my body by following different diets, I could not imagine where this journey would take me. I exhausted my body trying to make it this size that I established for myself to be the ideal size, and I was following super restrictive diets, and I'm in general a very goal-oriented and determined person, and I used every single tool to get me where I wanted to be and to shrink my body to the smallest size possible. I did lose weight, but I also lost myself. I couldn't recognize that active, happy person that I used to be my whole life. I became obsessed, anxious, lonely, sad, frustrated, isolated, and instead of reaching my biggest happiness, being in the skinniest body possible, I hit rock bottom. I abandoned myself, my body, my life, my health, my values. Society became my god and diet culture became my religion. And I knew the rules to this weight loss game super well. I knew all my strategies and my weapons. I knew all the labels of the products that I was allowed to buy. I knew the macros, I knew the calories to almost every single thing. I knew my battlefield super well as well. I knew the aisles at the store I had to avoid and the aisles that I had to just rush through. I had my restaurant comfort zone. I knew the meals that I was comfortable to order, all the nutrients and all the calories in them, and I also knew how to make them as least dense calorie as possible. Servers probably thought that I'm insane, but I thought that I'm very smart and very elaborative. I thought that I was free from people eating negligence, but I was a prisoner of a diet culture. At that time, I could never imagine that my biggest struggle and my biggest desire would be to order something off the menu without any modifications. And when I think about all the time that I was constantly dieting in order to shrink my body, I feel so sorry for what I have done to myself, to my body, to my mind, for what I made myself believe in, for depriving myself of nutrients to comply with social construct, to make my only body that was struggling so much in order to keep me healthy and alive to look like someone else's body, for hating some parts of my body, and for not only shrinking my body but also shrinking my whole life too. I thought that skinny body will make me happy, and I got there. I had my skinny body, and I have never felt so unhappy my whole entire life. Being so concerned about the way I looked made me skip all the social gatherings with my girlfriends over coffee and desserts, and pizza and sushi parties, going to the movies and ordering popcorn. Like, I used to avoid all the public spaces where I could potentially be encouraged to eat. Food literally takes such an important part in our life, and I chose to go against it and depriving myself of all of those wonderful opportunities that life was presenting to me, of movie nights with candies and chips, of picking cookies at the store and having an afternoon tea with my family, of going out or having takeouts with my boyfriend, of eating to my full satiety and not feeling constantly hungry and unhappy about myself and my choices. I felt that I had to set myself free from this body obsession in order to gain my life back, in order to gain the fun back, And if it meant gaining more weight than I started with before getting into this weight loss journey, then so be it. I can't blame my body for not trusting myself and gaining extra weight because I didn't trust my body for all these years that I was dieting. We cannot be happy in life if we put so many mental and physical restraints on our bodies and if we are so concerned about our physical appearance. We were granted these bodies to do wonderful things with them and not to do awful things against them. My goal was always the same, to be happy in life. But by choosing to change my body, to be prettier for others, to essentially abandon it, to be silent to its needs, made me suffer even more. Made me as unhappy as I have never been in my whole life. Now I am choosing me to be happy. I am choosing my body. I'm not only accepting all my body changes, but I'm also accepting invitations to leave, to order sushi and pizza, to go out and to have random unplanned takeouts, to have desserts before dinner, to have cookies for breakfast, to eat chocolates with my boyfriend, to get popcorn in the movies. It all adds up to all the experiences we create in life every single day. And every single day, I decide to choose me.